Check this out, fellas. I'm up on a late night doing some recording and shit. I said, man, we gonna do some pre-records. I got the night, you know what I'm saying? I hit the gym, did my thing earlier, so I kind of clocked in around like 6 o'clock p.m. You know what I'm saying? On this good Thursday evening, But it's around 11 o'clock now, moving to 11 p.m. About to lay it on down. Ready to hit this shower and kick it on back, fellas. You dig? But I always stay focused. I always stay on the grind. I always keep myself before everything. Keep God first. It's one. Got to say that. But then I keep myself before everything, fellas. A beta will always choose his money. A beta will always choose a bitch over his money. Excuse my language. A beta will always choose a bitch over his money. And the reason why is because he have lack of experiences dealing with women. He haven't conjured up and came to his senses to know that it doesn't matter. It will never matter. You cannot make a human being, a woman, a child. Yeah, they throw their tantrums and shit, right? If you tell them no when they can't get their way, right? Another man, you dig? They'll back away, quit fucking with you. Some of them will slander you. Some of them will, some of them will create beef with you, all type of things when you're not fucking with them, or when you on the top and you done moved away, and are you doing good for yourself, or you have distanced yourself or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? After you done looked out for these people, after you done showed them love or whatnot, the kid, the bitch or whatever, you can never make a motherfucker happy, and that's something the beta haven't sensed yet. They haven't got to the they ain't there yet to know these things, fellas. So they always look to make women happy, whether it's cutting their money off, whether it's going against their family, whether it's killing their hobbies, their interests of health, or whatever the case may be. Betas are so far gone, fellas, that they will take a life, for a bitch. This is how far they'll go. But before we get off into that, fellas, you already know what it is. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the PayPal, the Cash App, the Super Chat. Show love to the show. Go join me on Rumble. KC the Red Pill Alpha, the Bunk on Rumble. And let's get to it and let's make it happen. You dig what I'm saying? Get at me in that Patreon just as well. We going to handle business like we always do, right? Okay, let's make this shit pop. Now, your everyday guy, your average everyday guy, fellas, their third eye's not open. And in some cases, fellas, I think it got to be a balance. You know what I'm saying? It got to be a balance. You know what I'm saying? And the balance is that you're gonna have some guys that's gonna wake up. You're gonna have some guy that's already woken up, that knows the game about bitches or whatever. You're gonna have some guys that'll never wake up. They can see it in their motherfucking face, like hand view. I had a time just looking directly at things, fellas, or seeing things for what it is. Know that they're getting played. Know that they're getting set behind, and know that they're losing out on health, losing out on whatever the case may be because they put the bitch first. They know these things and been told these things, fellas, and they know it in their heart. However, they will never transition simply because they're made for that. And I believe some people are made to be suckers. I'm sorry. That's the balance. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's life, right? I mean, that's, you can't have the yin without the yang. You can't have the frick without the frack, fellas. You can't have good without bad, right? You can't have the sun without the moon. Okay. This is life. So everything got its balance. You know what I'm saying? You got female, you got women. You know what I'm saying? You got animals, you got reptiles, you got things, you got everything got its balance. You know what I'm saying? The ecosystem or whatever. That's why certain animals are here, you know what I'm saying? And roam around because of the ecosystem. Everything got its balance. This is God. And betas are part of that balance. You can't have an instructor, a facilitator, a teacher, someone that can teach a class without students not knowing what's going on. So they can sit there and be taught. Everything's a balance, fellas. You get what I'm saying? So if you got me schooling you about what's going on, because I played this game, I'm still in this game, I'm gonna be a part of this game till I die, because I am of the game, just like the rest of us, Then you also got guys that's not of this game, can't play this game, and will never be a part of the game because they're not made for the game. And you can teach them until your head turn blue, fellas. They're not going to listen. That's just what it is. And these guys put women before anything. I'd have sat there and heard guys, man, actually put their wives or their girlfriends, before their own motherfucking children. Like real shit. They ain't got the kid by the bitch. Not one. They married to her in a relationship with her. Gotta go pick up your child from school or do these type. I'll get my wife first. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. That bitch gonna wait, right? That's how it's supposed to be. You gotta get the child first. Safety first with the child. This child ain't got no vehicle. This child isn't grown. This child don't have the wherewithal, don't have the mental tools to get around and be an adult and make things happen for itself, right? Okay. But you gonna go get the bitch first? Someone who can order Uber? Someone who can call up mom's, daddy, uncle? Hell, if worst case, call up a side dude, bitch. Right? I've seen guys do these things. I've seen guys lie on a job site just to leave and go be with a bitch. I've seen guys get fired and lose their job just to be with a bitch. I've seen guys allow bitches to tell them, hey, if you ain't at home, I know you're working, but so what? If you can't come here and help me with these kids in the next hour, then fuck it, we're done. I fuck this man and quit the whole. Everybody like, what the fuck? Quitting all this shit just to go home and help with kids that probably wasn't even his. Or if they was his, shit, motherfucker, how you gonna get to the bread? What's gonna take care of this household? What's gonna take care of these bills? And a lot of times, the majority of the time, these bitches be testing and see what type of guy you are. You bitch ass dudes fall for it. Y'all fall for it. And you wonder why your bitch is out fucking the guy that ain't going to fall for that shit. The guy that ain't listening to that bullshit. This guy going to check her ass and send her back to you. And she's going to be begging his ass again to be back around him to fuck with him because he ain't you. So many betas out here, man. The world is, fellas, it's just what it is. Like 98% of these dudes, if I'm going to say like 99, are straight suckers. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be like that, man. Put your health, put your finances, put your priorities, put your programming. Everything comes before anything else that's secondary, thirdary, fourthary, fellas. Whatever it is you. And whatever you got going on, that's first and that's number one. That's what it's always going to be. You align yourself with that. You dig what I'm saying? And you will possess that energy of a guy that's confident, who exudes confident. Magnetic, some magnetic field within our souls, fellas, our energy or whatnot. And you will magnetic, you will energize, you will attract bitches who digging you and who will align with you, fellas. And those who are time wasters and on that bullshit and here to try to fuck you over and bring you down, they're going to be repelled. They're going to repel themselves because they can't walk in your light. You're too confident. You know who you are. You ain't going for anything, right? You about your shit 100%, and that comes first. And bitches know that, so they respect your fucking time. Because you respect your fucking time. They respect your fucking dollar. You respect your fucking dollar. And it all comes back to you respecting fucking you, right? That's what it is. Like, share, and subscribe, fellas. Come over here and like, share, and subscribe. Get at me in the Rumble. KC the Red Pill out for the bunk on Rumble. Show love to the show. Hit me on the Patreon. And y'all already know what it is. Come over here and fuck with me.